Or was that the city?
That's probably the city.
And they cleaned everything, they had everybody move their stuff off the boardwalk?
Yes, that's a regular.
Or they do it every Friday, yeah. What do we need these guys for?
Thank you.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, clean my graffiti.
Well, they moved everything down past Rose Avenue. So I'm on the corner of Rose and Oceanfront. And so in front of my building, it was spotless. But you walk across the street and it was just filled with people, with all sorts of baggage and things, so.
So my question is, what about commercial property on public right-of-way, which is just as egregious to anybody in this town as anybody's other possessions? So, you know, we have an otherness that is kind of undeclared war. So if you don't own property or you perceive not to own property, you can be, just dismissed, your stuff can be taken. But every single day of the week, and you're talking Monday through Friday, the days when the city isn't doing this, commercial entities, including some of the people here, have stuff in the public right-of-way. We want it gone. If you're going to have one level enforcement, we want it unilateral. We actually don't want people's property removed that survive with that property, but we sure as hell don't want a double standard. So how do you deal with that, and how do you deal with that, please?
So I think we're definitely not an enforcement arm. The maintenance company is there to provide maintenance services. I think that's a great issue for city services. If you're dealing with public right-of-way enforcement issues, that's a City of LA conversation.
And bid property owners, could you please address that?
I would agree. It's a City of Los Angeles issue. We're not an enforcement body.
And your own property that's out on the street? Mr. Human, signage? Mr. Moore, signage? How do you deal with that? Do you feel like you're responsible for property in the public right-of-way? Or do you feel like you're impunity,
I mean, I'd be happy to have you give me a list of what property you're talking about. We'll take a look at what you're talking about.
Up and down?
It's not a city issue, it's a private issue.
Actually,
We're going to...
It's a double standard issue.
Continue the conversation after the meeting, but we want to focus this on Chrysalis' service. We appreciate you being here. Any other questions or comments for Chrysalis?
Yeah, I'd like to know, so when you're doing the steam cleaning, then if they're doing it once a week on the boardwalk, do you have a schedule or plan for steam cleaning?
So our approach that we've developed over about 30 years says it's more important to do, it's more cost effective to do spot cleaning. So we are going to, it'll change. There's no set to do the whole, because that's very expensive if you're going to do. So what we're doing is, we're in the district, we're on foot, we know where they are, we're taking calls, and we really encourage you all to call in pressure washing needs to help us target those services. So we're out there with a vehicle mounted pressure washer every day that we're in the bid, and then we also have the ability to bring in a larger industrial pressure washing unit every month to deal with if there's a particularly grimy spot or heavy duty need.
So we'll be calling you directly, or we're going to be calling Clara?
We'll probably have a hotline set up that will be, so that we can coordinate the services.
In other words, there'll be a centralized number, and when you call that number, you'll have a way to reach either office staff or division, but we're in the process of setting that up, so we'll provide those details as soon as we can.
Excuse me. I have a property, 5 apartments on Innes Place, and I'm continually cleaning the defecation of all the homeless in the garage. Are you willing to come over and steam clean once a week, once every 2 weeks?
If it's on public property, it is our job to take care of that as often as it needs to be.
When you say public property, I'm in the bid. Right, I really shouldn't be in the bid, but I'm in the bid, so that means that then you should really come and clean that out, surely.
Yeah, we absolutely will if it's property that's within the bid boundary.
Yeah, it's within the bid.
Yeah.
Right
If
now.
If it's within the bid, that is
Is it publicly
something-
accessible from the sidewalk? Is it?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to be cleaning the little alcoves and stuff? So that part, so even
Those
though
are-
that's
those are
actually our
key
property, you're
spots.
willing to go past the
Yeah, right on the
sidewalk
sidewalk, it's
line.
an indent,
You'll
those
go
are
into
obviously-
the alcohol and clean whatever's in there.
You're gonna like these surfaces.
I don't know.
Correct me if I'm wrong, either of you, but to actually go onto private property. So for example, if your garage is set back into your property or something like that, they need your permission to do that.
You have
You
my
generally
permission.
don't clean within. They need their, they need your express permission on it. They
You
use
have my
it.
express permission.
Basically, the
You can have
perimeter
my
of the property,
written permission
regularly,
on my lawyer's paper.
We currently service the Skid Row and industrial contract, so there's not that much that scares us or our workers away. So if there's like a little
It doesn't
cove area.
scare, it doesn't scare me.
Yeah, no, I
But it'd be really nice if I didn't have to come and do it.
absolutely.
Or if you have a gated or locked area, obviously you need.
No, it's open. Very accessible.
Sorry, the problem with calling a hotline is that you guys are on sometimes and off sometimes and on sometimes, and you people don't answer emails. I was on your list, suddenly I dropped off the list. I don't know why. And so your record of answering emails and things like that is not very good.
Could you give me your name and email address again?
Adrian O'Donnell?
Adrian, there will be a higher level of staff once we get started. Well,
but now
when- as soon as the services are being provided, we will have staff to field those calls.
And we'll have regular established office hours too.
We'll have
You'll be able to reach people.
You will have
When is
hours
that?
both for office staff and for the clean and safe services, what those hours are.
How will we know about these though?
Pardon?
How will we find out about this?
So as we move towards launch, somewhere probably
8
in the
weeks.
next, yes, we will prepare a mailing and send that out to the property owners again.
Why don't you
We will also
post those so
send
that we can
emails.
see, so that, because not everybody in the neighborhood emails or has access to an email.
We'll send a mailing, a snail mail.
Just to call
Is
it
that
up.
to everybody else within the bid?
All the property owners within the bid will receive a mailing.
Yeah, but what about
I
the
will
rest of
say,
us?
we do have at least 20 to 35 property owners whose addresses are not current with the county assessor. That's the data that we have to work from, so if.
Yeah, but I'm
you
not a
don't get
property
the-
owner, I'm a tenant.
Oh,
So, but it affects me, so how will I know?
you can sign up for our email list and we'll notify you.
But again, if, as I said, if people don't have emails or don't use emails.
I would tell you.
Tell us how to keep you informed and we'll.
Well, it's just that the city puts a sign up on Friday mornings to let everybody know they're coming through to do the steam cleaning.
So
I mean,
we'll
they
be
make
doing this
public
on
notice.
a much more frequent basis, so I don't know that we can't feasibly
Yeah, but you
flyer.
can put out the information for the hotline number and all that.
We'll put out the information. We'll make sure
We'll
you
find,
know.
we'll do our
make
best
it
to
happen.
put it out
When you
as
have
far
your
as wide
storefront,
as
will people
possible.
be able to walk in?
Pardon?
When you have your storefront office on Pacific, will people be able to walk in and ask questions?
Yes, yes.
And all my
During
tenants
office
are gonna
hours.
be allowed to call you personally. All the tenants, all of our tenants.
Absolutely.
They have no, you're not gonna say, oh, sorry, we need to talk to your landlord
Yeah.
first.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Are
say-
my
You're-
tenants going to be, I'm gonna give them your phone number, are they going to be, is this,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
protocol that they call and they ask for your services
long
without
as
me,
they're in
I
the
don't
bid,
need to
yes.
go, doesn't need to go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If it's within the bid, absolutely.
All right, of course.
So this,
It's really the only, it makes us more effective if we know those needs.
I need to know whether they can call.
so the city has,
Customers could call us and say there's a problem outside this business. As long as the property is within the bid and paying assessment, yes. As long as the service request is for a property in the bid, yes.
well, all of us are taxpayers and 28% of the property, so I'm going to call, and I expect to be given respect and service, but I want to know, the city is mandated to give 24-hour notice of cleaning. How does this work? What's the constitutional right of any person with property, or any person?
Thanks for your question. If you want to take a shot at it, you can take a shot at it. We can keep
So-
it going.
Thank you, Mark.
So the city is providing that notice because they are then going to take anything that is deemed personal property away. Whereas we are not, if there's personal property there, we are not going to take it away, we are going to contact the city to address it. So that may be the differentiator.
On the city's flyer, it tells where, if your property is picked up by the city, where you can go and recover it.
I understand that, but it requires 24-hour notice before they can come and do that.
Before we
And
can take the personal property.
Yes.
We won't be taking any personal property.
good, glad to know it. Thank you.
If you guys going around cleaning and stuff, and he runs into some stuff on the sidewalk, we'll just work around it and leave it where it is.
Okay. Any other questions for Priscilla?
Sometimes as well, sometimes people with that property are willing to move it and would like us to clean the area underneath it, so we can also ask them if they
You're well aware of that, since we do it every day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for
It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure working with you so far.
Before you go, can I also make one point, because it came up with Colleen and Judy Goldman and Linda Lux and Becky Dennison. The local hiring is really important, given the local nature of our community. And there are a lot of people down here that can use the work, and I think could be made better by having the work. And that, I think, is a very important part of what we originally conceived when we started this, was being able to create a system that allowed people to get better through the work that was being done and become a productive part of the community, rather than sort of disjointed and pushed to the side and antagonistic in any way. And I don't want to present us in that way at all, and I'm hoping with your lead that we can become much more effective in that.
And thanks for saying that. I think the entire reason that we exist as an organization is to provide those types of opportunities. So a lot of the men and women who are in your community experiencing homelessness may or may not be right for this exact type of work, but we welcome every single one of them at Chrysalis, and we will help them to whatever their best suited employment or track is. So our office is in Santa Monica. We are on just west of Pico on Lincoln. We are open every day, Monday through Friday. We take new clients in. It's a free service every day, Monday through Thursday. They just need to show up between 7:45 and 8 o'clock in the morning, and we encourage all of them to come in. And we intend to provide as many opportunities for this work for those residents as we possibly can.
I'd like to take it beyond that and perhaps use your expertise in accomplishing that with people to help the owners of businesses within the bid begin to function on that same basis and understand that that's something they could do. It's complementary not only to your work, but the entire community.
Yeah, so I think like, yeah, we can, if you've got businesses, if you've got employment needs, we can route folks to you. We certainly are, we provide this service to about 4,000 people a year. To give you a sense of our scope, we employ about 1,500 people a year. So we have opportunities and services that are kind of right for the entire spectrum of people who are experiencing homelessness, re-entry, mental health issues, substance abuse issues. We don't turn anyone away at Chrysalis. The services are for all.
Thank you.